Hi everybody, Cindy Ellers here from Cindy's Stamping Studio. Today's date is Monday, January 22nd, 2024. I welcome you. I'm getting myself set up. I'd like to do that before everybody else hops on. And that way I'm all ready. I haven't seen anybody yet, but that's okay. I hope everybody had a great weekend. It was kind of sad for us because we're Packer fans, but it happens. They still played way better than I thought they were going to play. There, I think I found it. There's Pauline. You're the first one. Welcome. Yes. Okay. There, I think I found me. I think. Oh, for Pete's sake. They always make it. I don't know why they make it so difficult. I really don't. So, yeah. We watched the game Saturday night, and our Packers did lose, so that was sad, but it's okay. Oh, and thank you for sharing, Pauline. And there's Linda. She's early tonight. That's great. And like I said, I hopped on early because I like to find myself. Oh, let's see. And like I said, let me talk to you about the weather. It's beautiful. Today it was beautiful. We had a high of 34. It was beautiful. We're out of the deep freeze for a while, at least a week. So that makes me happy. That's there. Okay. So, yeah. There's Courtney. Good evening to you, Courtney. Nice to see you. I was just commenting. It was very nice here. Starting today, all weekend, it was pretty chilly. We always get that stupid wind, and that makes it even worse. Why can't I? So, yeah. Well, I guess it is what it is. Let's see, what else? Gay got her paper share. Mine is to be delivered tomorrow. Yay! And there's Tracy Stevens. And Courtney shared. And Linda was sad that the Packers lost too. And the Buffalo. Yes, we watched that game also, Linda. I was sad for you also. I'm hoping anybody that beats the 49ers wins the Super Bowl. That's just me. I always go for the underdog. There's Debbie Vine. Hi, Debbie. Nice to see you. And everybody's hopping on. And, of course, I still haven't found myself yet on my laptop, but that's okay. It just makes it easier because it's bigger. So, okay, what else? Oh, somebody had asked me last week my thoughts on the glass mat. And I just wanted to share right there, just like that. Boy, that was easy. But doing it the hard way, apparently. I just wanted to share what I've learned about the glass mat from Stamping Up, in my opinion. It's making my stamping nicer. There's Sally Becker. Nice to see you. And it seems like I'm getting more distinct images. It doesn't matter if it's photopolymer or red rubber. They just seemed more sharp. You're very welcome, Karen. They came in your mail today. Well, that's perfect. And that's great. And there's Kay Wire. Nice to see you. What I was saying about my glass mat from Stamping Up, what I like about it, I'm getting better images, more distinct, especially the finer fonts on words. When using blending brushes and going off the edges, it's making for better blending, and cleanup's a breeze. Very easy. Glue residue. I can clean my glass mat. It's protecting my desk. I didn't realize how much glue. I knew I was cleaning up glue all the time. It's not that I'm a messy stamper either. It's just, it happens. And it doesn't move. It really doesn't move. You know, it isn't like a cheaper one. So, and when I'm getting ready for a project, I take the stamps out of the case and stick them right to the glass mat, and I don't lose them. So I think that's a great thing. It's helping me a lot. Okay. What we have going on. The paper share, as Courtney, they're already getting theirs. That went out last Friday. So anybody who ordered it, you should be getting yours. I got the email last week from a gal that was looking for veterans cards that we made for them last year. And that's great. I had it on my calendar to make, to put as a February project. Well, here they need them by February 9th. Well, I put it out. So if anybody is interested in making simple red, white, and blue thank you for the veterans, thank you cards for the veterans, no envelopes, just a white piece of paper on the inside so they can write a note. And if you can get them to me by the 3rd of February, that'd be great. And even if you couldn't get them to me by the 3rd of February, if there's ever a time when you go to the craft shop and you see red, white, and blue designer paper, it doesn't have to be all Stampin' Up. It's just what I do. Make some ahead so that when I put out hey, I need some veteran thank you cards, you'll be all ready. In fact, one of my stamping ladies, she doesn't meet with us all the time anymore. That's exactly what she did. So when I put the word out, she said, I already got 34 of them done for you. I thought, oh my gosh, it's wonderful. So if you can, I'd really appreciate it. Okay, we got Bernie and Jan and Jeannie Mullen. Welcome to you all. It's great to see you. Okay, Stampin' Up! News, the January-April mini catalog and celebration. There's some great stamp sets. I'm liking them. And the joining bonus, if you wanted to join my team or anybody's team, is the glass mat. I am also getting ready to send my team a bonus and my way of thanking them for sticking with me. So that's nice. Let's see. Next Tuesday, January 30th, we have kit class. I have the cards. If there's anybody else who's interested in joining us in person or as a class to go, let me know. I'll send the cards to you again. The February technique class, we're talking February. It's going to be the spotlight technique. We haven't done that for a while, but it's going to be fun. We're having it a week early. Tuesday, February, I didn't even have that date wrote down. February 6th. Tuesday, February 6th. In Neillsville. Of course, the class will be available as a class to go. The reason it's a week early is the gal that we borrow her banquet room from, she's going on vacation. So that's great for her. And we just have to do some changes, right? Right. There's Sandy Zahn. I have veterans cards started for you. Oh, that is wonderful, Sandy. I appreciate it. Yes. Let's see now. You're in Marshfield. I will be going to Marshfield. I'll have to look and see for sure. Seems to me I'm going to Marshfield next week on Tuesday or Wednesday. That's I go to get my hair done Mary is my hairdresser, and I can't remember what the name of it is. It's on that side street before you go up to the hospital. I have to get back to you on that. I can't remember what the name of the hairdresser's name is because I've been seeing Mary for 25 years, and I just go see Mary. Okay, let's have door prizes. We have these really cute pink and Lost Lagoon, or I think it was Just Jade and pink octagon gems. They're going to go for comments. These are going out to Cheryl King. Cheryl found me, and she's from Missouri. So congratulations, Cheryl. These will be coming to you. I got the envelope ready, and I promise I'll put a stamp on it. I have, for sharing, I have black and pink octagon gems, and they're going to Sherry Martin. And Sherry's from Wisconsin. Yes, Sandy, I will find out. I'll look it in the phone book to see what the name of my hairdressing place is and tell you the date. And if you could stop in, possibly that'd be great, or we could find another place. And there's Cindy Howard, watching from Hazen, North Dakota. That's wonderful. And congratulations, Sherry King and Sherry Martin. Okay, I have the envelopes all ready. They go right there. Now, I have some cards to share with you. So let's turn this camera around so that you can go and see what I'm talking about. Okay, almost to the point where I can leave the window shade up, as it won't be dark out anymore. There's Lori Hall. She says she's late, but I think she's right on time. I don't know what you guys think. Let's put this down a little bit. There, is that better? Yeah. And I can move this. Move this. Okay, I have a really cute card to share with you. This Happy New Year card comes to us, and my local gals will know her. This card comes to us from Mary Gorbett. Mary is 90 plus years young and is living with her son in Minnesota. And she just wanted to send me thank you for sending her the birthday list and wishing you all the best in the new year, and hello to everyone. Take care. So, isn't she has limited supplies, but she does an excellent job. I like it. Might have to go and get something going and send her a card. Okay, this was our technique for January. I called it gorgeous. Okay, so it's called Gorgeous. I gotta move this a little bit. Gorgeous Garden Dyes and Blending Brushes. This is a stunning way. There, that's better. This is a stunning way to blend colors on a die cut. I simply added 1 or 2 colors of ink to a piece of colored cardstock. You know, I use my blending brushes to add the ink. After the blending was done, I ran it through my die cutting machine using a background die like those from the Gorgeous Gardens. And this gives your colors a very distinct look, because this is a piece of parakeet party cardstock, and I use Tahitian Tide ink. You would never know it, that's the colors I use. It really grabs a different kind of colors. Hi, Ronnie Kaiser. And thank you for sharing, Lori. Oh, a beautiful color on me. Well, thank you, Ronnie. Isn't this pretty? It turned out so... Oh, and the gals, our stamping gals in Nilsville, thought this was just wonderful. It was so simple, and it was, when you've been doing this class for 12 years, it's hard to find something different. And this was different. They loved it. Okay, that's the first card. Here is the second card using the gorgeous garden dies. This was a piece of fresh freesia cardstock, and we use Tahitian dyed ink. I know, right? You would never think that it would, using colored cardstock like that would make that big of a difference, but it did. It's gorgeous. So, yeah, and this is one that you can easily make anytime. It's quick and simple, and it turned out great. So these were the 2 technique cards. Okay, I'll put that over here. And here was the fancy fold. Now the fancy fold, we all learned. I had never made a pop-up card before. This is a double-decker pop-up fancy fold. So when you open it, it goes like this. See? Like that. It wasn't that hard, but I was happy to have Deb Vine's guidance when we made it. That's all I'm going to say. It wasn't hard. It was just putsy, and I had never done a pop-up card, probably because I knew. That's what I'm thinking. Okay. I just wanted to show you the kind of cards I'm looking for. This is my veterans card, and it's a thank you card. Red, white, and blue. Blank on the inside. No envelopes. And I'm not sure how many I'm making, but I got started today. So if you have time to make cards, that'd be great. If you don't have time, I totally understand. Tonight's stamp set is Planted Paradise. We are going to also be using Notes of Nature. They really coordinate well with each other. The other thing we're going to use are these really cool cork rounds, self-adhesive cork rounds. We're going to use that. The ink is Crumb Cake, Blackberry Bliss, Granny Apple Green. It seems like a different combination, but you wait and see. Let me put this aside. Okay, here's my packet. We are going to use a piece of Moody Mauve as our card base. Our usual size, 5.5 by 8.5, and scored at 4 1/4. It will be an up and down card, like so. Okay, we also are going to have a piece of Blackberry Bliss as our layer. Now, what I did was the dies that come in with the Notes of Nature, and I have it right here. This is one of them that comes in there, and that's so that you can go and run it through your die cutting machine and make these holes just to add texture. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to take my crumb cake and a piece of scratch paper. And now the ones in red rubber are from Notes of Nature. The other ones of the plants are Planted Paradise. Okay? All right, so we're going to take the little, and do some random stamping here. Oh, let's see. Let's move it up. Yep. And it doesn't matter if it's straight or crooked. You'll see. There. That's perfect. It's just going to work out perfect. Okay. Now I want some dots. And because I'm right-handed, that was bugging me. Some random dots. Looks good. Alrighty. I am now, let's see. There. Now I'm going to go and get my scrubbing spray out before we go any further, because you know I was stamping off and I'm not sure. I don't see any ink. Oh yeah. And I want to just clean up my mess before I get it on my shirt, right? This shirt, it's a Carhartt shirt. Jim bought it for me for Christmas. So, yeah. Okay, so now we got that. We can now, we're going to put this right here. Okay? See? Little piece of glue. That's what I mean. I'm not like a really messy stamper, but these little pieces of glue come out to haunt me. I got all of my Class to Go cards done. My order from Stampin' Up came today. That's pretty good. And I was waiting patiently for my dies for the Delicate Forest, which is the January stamp of the month. So now I can design the rest of those cards and get that going. So now just remember, for those of you who turn in, we will be having our technique class a week early. So it's going to be on February 6th. I just wanted to make sure everybody knew that. Okay, so we got this much on the front. I'll put that aside. I have a bubble bath. These are the Stylish Shape dies. Wow, right? They're in the annual catalog. And they don't have a matching stamp set. But boy, they're nice. They're not stitched. They have the look of being stitched. Okay? So I am going to take my Blackberry Bliss. And we're going to hope I can stamp. Color combo is fabulous. Well, thank you, Courtney. Thank you also to my color coach. I don't know what I'd do without it. Okay. I'm going to use Blackberry Bliss and stamp just a little note to say hello. Okay, I have to go. I am, I guess, anal about this. I'm looking at my stamps. They're sitting there with ink on them, and they're all dirty, and it's like, oh, there. Now they're good. All right, so we got this, and I am going to cover up the Blackberry Bliss for now. I'm going to take my card. I'm just going to set this here. I am not one to go and glue down everything until I'm done. Because what if I made a mistake? And I have. And what if I decide I don't like it there? Okay, so this is going to go there for now. I am then now going to have a piece of white scrap. We're going to take our Blackberry Bliss again, and we're going to ink up the largest planter, and I'm going to stamp it. Now, for some unknown reason, I couldn't believe it, this stamp set does not have any dies. Oh, that turned out nice. And so you have to fussy cut them, which is fine. I don't mind that, but I was really surprised. So, let me see. Oh, there it is. So, I already did. You're welcome. And I want my dimensionals again. And I'm going to put my dimensionals across the bottom and side. But I'm going to leave the top part open. Okay? All right, so we got that. All right, now I'm going to take a piece of Granny Apple Green, and the dies from the Notes of Nature are right there. And what I wanted was some greenery, and we got these right like that. Okay. Now I want some white scraps, Granny Apple Green ink, my mouse pad, and we're gonna go and stamp 2 of these, and they're right there. I've even put dimensionals on them because I'm prepared. All right, now let's get another leaf. Okay, so there's that. Let's get another leaf. Whoops. And I want 2 of these. Well, maybe just 1, but it doesn't hurt to cut 2. And we're gonna go and have that, and I've put them all on dimensionals. Okay, that's it for there. My card. Let me cover this up. Love that you have them prepared ahead. Oh, I'm glad that you appreciate that. I know I've watched a lot of videos on stamping, and it's like, holy man, they waste so much time. Everybody knows how to fussy cut or emboss. I mean, I'm giving you an idea. I'm only making 1 card. There, so we have our flower pot. Now, let me see. I'm going to go and put a little drop of glue on all of these. Yes, I could have went and put adhesive sheet down, but I didn't think about it. Okay. And I'm going to put this right like this. Yes, I know. That's sticking out. I am going to now put these little guys in. This was a stamp set we got when we went to On Stage at Home. Whoops. So they gave that. I would guess we really weren't expecting it. But it's been kind of fun. I probably wouldn't have bought it normally, but this really does have a lot of potential. Okay, so we got that. Now let us get this stamp and Granny Apple Green. I'm going to stamp this here. Oh, sure. That didn't work. But it did that time. That's the nice thing about having photopolymer. When you have somebody that forgets to get the mouse pad out, right? Right. Okay, let's see. Keep going. All right. Now we got one of these. And I'm just basically arranging. Oh, Karen, yes, you're glad I do that too. Well, I'm glad. I feel that's exactly how I feel. You know how to color, you know how to cut, you know how to do all that. And so, yeah, I kind of, and also, sometimes I need to make these cards. Well, I do make these cards ahead of time, but I need to make them ahead of time more than once. There. And I think that's it. I guess that's why I didn't use this piece. And that's okay. Now, let us go and right, Cindy? No, my color coach, it is a godsend. It is, in fact, I think, sure I do. Moody Mauve, here are the colors. Moody Mauve, Bubble Bath, Blackberry Bliss, Granny Apple. You know, you can't, I've been doing that for years. Okay, let's put this right here. There. Okay, inside. Let us get the Blackberry Bliss ink. And we're going to go and stamp Thanks for Making Me Smile. I seem to go through a lot of thank you cards. And that's okay. All right, and I want to get the Field Notes stamp and my crumb cake. And we'll ink this up. And this will be just fine as is. For the inside, I like to always decorate my cards for even the inside. I sometimes don't decorate the envelopes because I don't know when I'm going to be sending them. But I should be there. Oh, not done yet. I just remembered we gotta put our embellishments on. One thing that I always forget to do I don't forget, but we got these. These are brand new. These cork rounds. So let's put there's two sizes. So let's just put one right here. And we're going to put one right there. And we're going to put one right here. And they don't take up a lot of room. They're soft. I think they'll go right through the postage meter at the post office. But if I put a piece of cardstock over the top, I think they'll be just fine. But here's the card using the Planted Paradise stamp set. Who would have ever thought that we could come up with that pretty of a card? I love how it turned out. And I hope you do too. So there, yeah. Thank you for joining me tonight. I'll have another card next week, so don't forget to tune in. If you're interested in a class to go or our technique class, reach out to me. I like making these kits. And I have all the directions all typed up, color pictures, the whole shebang. All right? Okay, everybody. Take care. Have a great rest of the week. I'll see you right back here next Monday. Bye now.